Hey there, this is Paul Secord, your Gospel Road Coach, and I'm coming to you from Iowa. Yeah, we're still in Iowa, just a short distance from Cedar Falls. That means today we passed a lot of corn. And of course, it's summertime. They've had plenty of rain here, so this corn is starting to get tall. That got me thinking about corn mazes. This is how my mind works. I went from corn to corn mazes to getting lost in a cornfield, and how upsetting that and scary that would be, to then, sightlines. Sightlines is something we need to talk about. Now, we've talked about sightlines a little bit before when we were talking about people being able to receive visually the performance or the concert that you are delivering. And what did we talk about? We have to move. We have to move the podium. When we're performing, whether it's a quartet, a group, or a band, or whatever, get the podium out of the way, and that way your whole audience can see the whole group and everything that's going on. The first few rows, if you're singing behind a podium, only see you from the neck up. And that's not good enough. Also, last night I was watching something on Facebook. I saw a trio. They were singing together. They were doing a great job. They had moved the podium. I was like, thumbs up, guys. But there was a table that was in front of the stage. And this is very common. A lot of churches, there'll be communion tables or whatever. And that's fine. Most of the time they're very small. But this particular table wasn't any taller than the stage. So that's great. No problem there. But on this table was literally, I'm not even joking, like a 3 to 4 foot tall bouquet of flowers. And the guy, the lead singer, was standing right behind it. And this bouquet of flowers was up to his belly button. So I just have to ask, the people that came to see that concert last night, did they come to see the band or did they come to see the flowers? Because what they were getting was the flowers. So move the flowers, move the big giant potted plant, because those things are going to get in the way of your sight line, and people being able to see you is so key to them being able to receive what you are delivering in the form of music or lyrics or speaking. So let's talk about a little bit more advanced sightline technique. Now, this will work on any sort of stage. Let me give you an example. You have a lead singer or a soloist, anyone in your group that steps forward. They step front and center, which is down center on the stage, and they are delivering a great solo. Well, about halfway through that first verse, there's some background vocals that come in, maybe some oohs or something like that. Well, here's what you don't do. The other singers in the group don't clump together behind the person that's singing the solo to sing the oohs. What you've just done essentially is you've cut yourself off from being seen by a large percentage of the audience. Here's what you do instead. When you get together to sing those background vocals or those oohs, go to either side of the stage, either back right or back left. You're not trying to take over the stage, but the audience wants to be able to take in everything that's going on. So here's another advanced technique. How about in verse 2, if that lead singer or soloist walks to the front left of the stage or to the front right of the stage to sing to that portion of the audience? Well, then the background singers, so those guys that are going to come in singing the oohs, they should countercross to the opposite side of the stage. So the soloist goes down right to sing to that portion of the audience right there. These other 3 singers that are going to huddle up and sing some oohs, they should move a little bit left. All right? And then if the soloist goes that way, the background singers move back here a little bit right. Now, this isn't a hard technique. It just takes some planning. And what I'm trying to get across is the concept of always protecting these sight lines. So there's a lot of different looks you can have on stage. If the soloist is standing there, maybe the other guys are in stools. We did one song where we had a soloist that was in the middle, and then the other 3 of us were on mic stands, but we were extreme, like back right, but we were together. We were singing the oohs together. The mics were in stands, and everybody, 95% of the place, could still see us. So protect your sight lines, because visual is how so many of our audience members are receiving the information that we're putting out during a concert in the form of, hopefully, great music. So, what have we covered? Get the podium out of the way, move the 3-foot bouquet of flowers, protect your sight lines while you're performing, and your audience is going to receive even more from you. They want to be able to see you all the time. All right, until next time, my name is Paul Secord. I'm your Gospel Road Coach. Please reach out to me. We can chat about this stuff. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and I got an ebook coming out in a couple days. See you out there.